Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. We've been pulling one card randomly every day from our MEGADECK. You can look down in the description below for more information on that. But today's card is pulled from the Crystal Grid Oracle deck by Nicola McIntosh, and it is card number 26, Protection. And our stone for the day is black tourmaline. And I'm just going to let you know, some stones I do a lot of research on because they're not common stones. They're not stones that I'm familiar with, that I don't work with on a regular basis. Black tourmaline is not one of those. I'm just saying. I think everyone is familiar with black tourmaline. We see it here in this very simple, let me rephrase that. Let me back that up. What appears to be a very simple grid. It is not. It is everything but simple. I've got a tetragrammaton back here. The geometric figure. So basically, seed of life, fruit of life. Yes, very much so. And we see at the center of this the grid. I haven't looked in the book to see. I'm sorry for the hesitations on this. It's just when I do these readings, they are live, so to speak. I don't have a script. And in this particular case, like I said, I didn't do any research or anything, so I don't know what is the stone at the center. Just quartz. Okay. But yes, when you're working with black tourmaline, you always want to pair it. We are feeling very strong yin energy with the black tourmaline specifically, and we want the yawn, the corresponding yawn energy to be in there, so we pull something that's clear. So anytime that you're working with black tourmaline, you're going to want a corresponding stone like clear quartz. Selenite is almost always used. They're very similar in geometric structure in terms of the way that they look and feel. Tourmaline, as you can see here, and as I'm sure you're familiar with, are formed in striations, very long strings within quartz. Always, always, always. When I was in Arizona, we would be hiking around in the upper areas outside of Sedona and just come across tons and tons and tons of quartz with black tourmaline running through it. Sometimes huge, huge pieces where you didn't even see any of the clear quartz except for a tiny little bit at the base. But in nature, black tourmaline and clear quartz crystal always are going together. And we know that black tourmaline is a very powerful stone of protection. Yes, it is a very strong base chakra stone, black, representing earth energy, very strong, which is why you want the corresponding energy of the clear quartz, of air, of getting into the divine realms. You always want to, earth wouldn't be earth without space. We wouldn't be we without our divine connection. So they go right together. You can think of the black tourmaline as our physical vessel, representing our physical vessel, and the clear quartz representing our eternal divine essence, consciousness. So very, very strong, powerful energy of protection. Yes, but why do we need protection? What are we needing protection from? Especially on this channel, you guys know, if you've been here more than twice on this channel, you know I'm not somebody that talks about, needing to protect yourself from other people. That's not the way I look at the world. When I'm looking at the world, I'm looking for the things that are the blessings available, the opportunities that are available, the options that are available that are going to bring not just me, but everybody benefit, everybody abundance. So I very rarely come across people who are mean, who are harmful to themselves or others because I'm not looking for them. So when I think of protection, I'm not thinking about it in terms of trying to protect yourself from other people's negative energy. If other people have negative energy, just don't connect with it. And you can use the black tourmaline as a helper with that to redirect you away from negative energy, away from harm. So absolutely, it is also just a generally lovely stone of protection in terms of your energetic body itself and keeping you on the right path, keeping you following your North Star, basically, keeping yourself on the straight and narrow. As the scriptures say, the path to heaven is not wide. Not everybody is on it. Not everybody is on this little venture. Most people, 70%, really don't think about these kinds of things. They're not looking at the world in terms of abundance and prosperity and healing and love. Those aren't the things. They're watching the news. They're getting involved in other people's dramas, and that's the protection that we need. It's not so much to protect us from intentional harm per se as just the incidental. We don't want to be one of the collateral damage, victims of somebody else's, tirades or, drama, whatever. No drama trauma here. No drama trauma anywhere in your life. You now have the opportunity. You have the knowledge. You have the wisdom. You have the connection to the divine realms always. And you working with black tourmaline, with the energy of black tourmaline, will help you stay grounded, will help you stay centered so that you have that balance when you are connecting with the divine realms. If you don't have black tourmaline, if you don't have quartz, if you don't have these stones, don't worry about it. The energy of these stones is intentionally transmitted to you directly through the image on the card. All you have to do, if you want to get a really up close and personal connection with it, put your non-dominant hand on top of the screen. If you don't have an interactive screen, obviously if you're watching this on a cell phone, just have your hand hover over the image about an inch, half an inch away. You'll feel when you make that connection, and you'll start getting these downloads coming to you. You may hear things, you may think phrases, you may see pictures, but however it comes to you, you're going to make a personal, immediate connection with the energy of the black tourmaline and the clear quartz if you put your hand over the screen like that. It's crazy, but it does. It works. Part of it, I know, is our EMF field connecting with the EMF field of the electronic device, whatever it is that you're looking at. But with that connection, then the divine realms can take advantage of it, and they do. We understand that all is vibration, and that vibration travels along. It's like water. It's going to follow the path of least resistance. So as soon as you make a clear connection to the divine realms in any way, through ritual, through putting your hand over an image like I was just letting you know about right now, however you do it, when you make those divine connections, when you are praying, when you are meditating, when you are listening to those affirmations, when you're listening to those subliminal solfeggios, whatever it is, however you're making those divine connections, when you are quiet for a moment and do whatever it is that you're doing to make that connection, you're going to start getting information super fast. It's just a matter of you actually doing that. It's not something that, because we are human, because we have these physical bodies, we can let them get in the way. And black tourmaline is here to remind you that there is a clear, protected connection available to you 24/7. Let's take a look in the book and find out what it says for us for today. I haven't looked at this yet, so you and I are going to be looking at it at the same time. I always find it really interesting how close or not close. Sometimes the messages have really only one way to go. Sometimes the messages between what I'm saying before we look in the book and then what the book says, sometimes they're different. And that makes perfect sense too, because different messages are going to apply to different people who are listening to this video. So if it's not resonating with you, don't worry about it. Don't force it. Let it go. Release it. Let it go like water. So having said that, our keywords: protection, strength, and positivity. Does everyone seem to want something of you? And you seem to be running on the spot and getting nowhere? Are you feeling super emotional and just want everyone to leave you alone? It could be time to put up some protection. This is a good indication that you're allowing outside energy to interfere with your own. You are taking on everyone's problems or feeling everyone else's energetic disharmony, and it's not doing you any favors. Picture putting a bubble around yourself and let all the negativity deflect and bounce off of it. Notice how the grid is created in this image. It is like a shield. And this is exactly what you need to do. It doesn't mean blocking people out or disassociating. It means you are saying, my energy is my own, and you may not take it or enter into my energy if it is not for my highest good. Black tourmaline grounds and absorbs negative energy and is one of my favorite stones, especially if I'm feeling very sensitive. This is the author talking. Use black tourmaline and feel your strength return as all the people and events that have been draining you dissolve away, leaving you with a sense of calm, strength, and renewed purpose. And our exercise for the day, and I do encourage you to follow along and do it right now. Remember, if you don't have the black tourmaline in your hand, don't worry about it. That energy is coming to us directly from the card. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and hold it and release. Let your shoulders drop. Let your chin relax and your neck. The muscles around your eyes, your ears, your mouth. You are safe in this space. Anytime you feel you need any kind of protection, you can call on the spirit of black tourmaline. If you're in a busy shopping center or with a large group of people and feel vulnerable to external energies, black tourmaline energy and spirit will help you protect yourself and draw that bubble around you. When you're sensitive to energy, this can be the perfect stone to call upon to keep you centered. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes, picture putting a bubble around yourself. So if your eyes are still closed, that's great. If not, go ahead and close them back again. Take another deep breath in. And hold it. And release. And picture your energetic aura surrounding you. It is a multifaceted jewel around you of purple and blue and green and gold and white shimmering all around you. And you can see the blues and the golds, and they're just swirling all around you, the purples and the greens, everything just beautifully balanced, centered, protected. That's where you are. This is your place of peace. This is your place of protection. So anytime you're feeling scattered, ungrounded, uncentered, just put yourself in that place where the energy of the black tourmaline is feeding. Remember that the color the color black, the color white, they're just different versions of the color spectrum, and this energy is available always to you. You are always protected. We just had a reading not too long ago about protection, so no surprise. This keeps coming up because we are doing very important work in our personal lives that's radiating out into our immediate sphere of influence and affecting the entirety of reality. There is nothing inconsequential. Every choice you make, whether you're going to get up and have another cup of coffee, whether you're going to wear a certain outfit to work, whether you're going to say something to your partner or your child, every single thing that you do is important. It makes a difference. You are important. You make a difference. And there is nothing inconsequential about your life. So if you are feeling scattered, uncentered, ungrounded, this energy of black tourmaline is here to remind you always. We have the number 26, which represents 8, right? 2 plus 6 is 8. Infinity. Protection is infinite. That divine love and guidance is infinite. You are infinite. You're the drop in the ocean. You are not separate from the ocean. You have your own unique identity as that drop, but you are always connected, always a part of, not apart from, divine love, protection, and guidance, always. So that is our reading for the day. I do hope that it resonated and blessed you. Feel free to leave any comments if you want to do that. Like and subscribe, share, whatever you feel is the right thing to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Nobody should be telling you what to do. The only person that should be telling you what to do is you. You are protected, you are loved, you are guided, you are blessed always. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.